Good morning, guys. How are we doing this morning? It is the 2nd of March 2021, and Tanny got a text message from me this morning, well, late yesterday, about getting my vaccine. We weren't really sure whether it was genuine or not, but it turns out it is a genuine one. It did go to the NHS website. It did all of the things, you know. The one thing that I will say is that on all the spam warnings online that are given out by main media, they all say if it tells you not to contact your GP, it's spam. This one tells you not to contact your GP. Okay, so yeah, but it did have it does take you to the NHS website for it, and it's about 10 miles long. The text, it's not like a really short one, and it doesn't take you off to like a bit.ly account, like BIT kind of thing. It takes you to a proper website. So yeah, so there you go. Anywho, that's exciting. So I'm going on Friday, 4:10 on Friday afternoon. That's when I has my appointment. Tanny, however, got his text message. When did you get yours? But you've got to contact the GP, don't you? Yeah. So he got his a few days ago. Way before me. I was like, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. So yeah, I will be going for mine. I am doing it.
Think about it, right?
What?
If you're self-shielding, you're not going out.
No.
So the carer is supposed to be going out.
Yeah.
So the carer would be getting the injection first before, so he's covered.
This is true. Are you making your appointment?
When it can be asked. I'll make it today.
Okay. Cool. The one thing I will be saying is that I can't do the Pfizer one. And I can't do the Pfizer one because I have a list as long as both my arms and Tanny's of medications I can't take because I have a reaction to them. Which is why I'm pretty much home all the time, because I can't take any pain meds and stuff like that. I just can't take, you know, the main stuff that I need to take. I can't take it because I react to it. So that's life, isn't it? And that's why we're doing this whole plant-based thing, trying to get there anyway, and you know, trying to change up and hopefully health. Food is medicine at the end of the day, people. That's what I'm trying to say. Anywho, the other thing was on that lines, I've been, because I do think about things a bit, and I haven't really thought about a lot of things for a lot of time because I haven't really had to think about them. But I've had a lot of time on my hands, so I've had a lot of times to think. And I was watching a video by Emmy Made this morning where she does fufu and this okra and goat stew. Yeah. The whole thought of that, I was just like watching it and going, oh God, no. No. And I had flashbacks to porridge and to baked beans and things that just like, no, don't make me. Just don't make me. I've always had an issue with any sort of slimy kind of food. I was never a big fan of yogurt as a kid, ever. Mum constantly put it in my bag. It constantly came back broken. And I mean, that was part of it. But also, I just didn't like the texture. I certainly didn't like yogurt that had fruit in it because the fruit had that really weird texture to it afterwards. Porridge was the bane of my existence. Absolutely the bane of my existence. Hated it with a passion. Mum even put raisins in it. Don't even know. Just no. Okra is something that I have cooked with. I've struggled with it as a cook and a chef. I struggled with okra in a very big way, but because it was my job and I had to do it, I did it. Haven't ever eaten it. Not gonna lie. I chickened out and tried the sauce. I'm kind of wanting to, when we get moved and we have like a setup done for the garden and I have like my own little world that I can put together in a greenhouse somewhere, I'm thinking of getting some okra seeds and growing it for myself. I think if I grow it and I can watch it grow and go from there, I'm more likely to want to cook it. I've watched a lot of the Asian girls, a lot of the Chinese girls in different ways that they've cooked it, and they've seen the ones that, to me, it seems that you get less sliminess if you grill it on the barbecue kind of thing or over an open flame. I can deal with that. Or if it goes in the oven. This stew that Emmy made, I'm sure it's delicious. I'm sure it's amazing. But I just couldn't. She just pulled it up and it came up in this sheet of pulled stuff that shouldn't be pulling. It looked like pulled cheese. I'm not even joking. And I love pulled cheese. I really, really do. I love watching it. It's like chewing gum, right? But this was just like, no, there's something seriously wrong with that. When you know what the ingredients are and you're just like, please no. But what they have to do for that one is that you have to paste the okra so that you get all of the goo. No, not a me thing, I'm afraid. Now, I know there's some Japanese fermented soybeans that you can get that have got that little stretch to them. I've had those before. I actually enjoyed them. I didn't let myself see the stretch. I know that's weird, but I was actually looking at something else while I got some of these beans and put them in my mouth. I know. It is an Aspie thing. It's definitely, these are my food aversions. However, this morning, I mean, like, I'm doing the herb and spice blend series, as you know, and some of them I don't use that regularly. I don't. And because I'm making my own blends of them, I want to try them out, see what they're like, how far I can push it, you know, all of that kind of thing. So I used one this morning, but I did it in a way that something that I would recognize and that I was okay with the other ingredients, but I just added that to it. So I made myself some pancakes, some veggie pancakes, and put the Lebanese style spice blend in there. And can I just say, holy yum. And can I also say, it is so worth making your own herb blends. If the ones in the supermarkets can't even compare, they grind them to dust. They grind them to dust. They're sitting on the shelf for 2-3 years. Just no. Just no. If you grind them yourselves, you release the oils. They do their thing. Even just opening up the jar, you can tell the difference. It is so worth doing. Which is why I try and buy as many whole seeds spices as I can. And I try and dry as many of my own herbs as I can. Can't always do that. But, you know, as we get bigger and as our garden gets bigger, we'll have more and more stuff that we can do that with. More on that later. But anyway, it's so worth doing your own blends. It's not that hard. Every week on a Saturday, I'm going to be releasing one more herb blend. This week, it's going to be the Lebanese style spice blend, which you can use like the Lebanese 7 spice that you get in the supermarkets. It's very similar. It's so worth it. It really, really is. Yum, 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 yum. Yep. It smells like a spice market. That's all I can tell you. It smells like a Middle Eastern spice market. and that makes me happy. Okay, so anywho, guys, I'm gonna go. Don't be scared to try new things. I know, as if your kids are autistic or have Asperger's or ASD or whatever you want to call it these days, I don't know. Whatever the kids are calling it these days, putting something in something that they recognize, they know they like that thing, and you try one new thing in it, can help. It's how I got round it. The way I used to get round eating porridge was to have the spoon between my tongue and the porridge and just swallow with the spoon in my mouth. My mum used to go ballistic because bad table manners. But you know, I did it, right? Anywho, I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. Have a really, really good one. I love you guys heaps. Don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared to try new things. As a kid, it's scary. As an adult, it's just as scary, you know. But we find a way. Find a way. It'll be awesome. See you later. Bye.